Welcome to today's edition of the show podcast.
If there's one thing Ringo Starr misses most about pre-pandemic life, it's probably the hugs. There's not a lot of hugging and I'm a big hugger, but you've got to stop all that lately, says the legendary Beatles drummer, whose new solo EP, Zoom In, is out Friday. Starr recorded the 5-track effort over Zoom with famous pals including Paul McCartney and Dave Grohl, who feature on the Wistful Hay Race to the Nights. He also invited some musicians into his Los Angeles home studio, which was a lifesaver for me, to be able to hang out with another musician with a mask on at least 10 feet or 6 feet away. The jovial Starr, 80, who just released new book Ringo Rocks. 30 years of the All-Stars, recently caught up with USA Today for a wide-ranging chat over, what else? Zoom. Ringo Starr. I've come to love zooming. When you see the cover of the EP, it's a big camera lens behind me. So there's zooming in that way, and I think we are all zooming in a little emotionally. And in reality, we're sort of in a box. I have a beautiful box here on Zoom, but I've been in it a lot. Since last March, I've left the house. 6 times? You've got to help protect yourself if you can, but I was really pissed off. I had 2 tours I had to let go of, and I've already cancelled the May/June one this year because I don't think it'll be safe. And that's it. Living in the now. Have you been spending time indoors? Starr. I've been doing a lot of painting and doing tracks for this record. And don't tell anybody, but I'm now in the middle of EP2. We've got some more songs we're doing and it just keeps me going. We have my art room where I can just throw paint anywhere I like, and I go in the gym. So I'm either watching the TV, making a record, painting or I'm working out. Well, you look great. Is it really just the broccoli, blueberries and vegetarian diet that keep you so young? Starr. Yeah, I'm telling you. Blueberries and broccoli. The 2 BS, baby. I don't know if it's good for everybody, but I set my palate on what I want. Every morning it's berries, no matter what else is on the plate. It's always with berries. I have a protein drink during the day and a protein bar. I think protein is important. I mix it myself with salad and fruits and put it all in the spinner. The Beatles' Revolver album turns 55 later this year. Did you ask Paul McCartney to write you a song, or how did you wind up singing Yellow Submarine? Starr. No, they'd always say, we've got a song for you. When they couldn't be bothered writing for me, I started by doing Carl Perkins' Honey Don't, which the Beatles covered in 1964, or Boys by the Shirelles, recorded by the Beatles in 1963. They're records I love, so we did my versions. Then they started writing for me and ruined my whole career. I was a rock star and they made me a balladeer. Laughs. Do you have a favorite Beatles song you sang lead on? Starr. Well, with a little help from my friends, that gave me a whole career, really. It was great because they were all joining in. Don't Pass Me By is a personal favorite of mine. Starr. Yeah, but that's when I wrote. I thought I was writing a big blues number. It came out of the blue like back Off Boogaloo. T-Rex frontman Marc Bolan came over for dinner one night and that's how he talked. Hey, back off. Ah, Boogaloo. Then I go to bed at night and I can hear the chorus, back off Boogaloo. I ran downstairs trying to put it on tape but none of my machines worked, so I was stealing batteries from my children's toys. And that's how that started. But I never know where they're coming from. I can't sit there like, I'm going to write now. I write a lot of lines down that I feel could be good songs later. Peter Jackson's new documentary The Beatles. Get back in theaters August 27 is a recut of 1970 film Let It Be, about the making of the band's final album. Have you seen any of it yet? Starr. Yeah, I'm always moaning that the Michael Lindsay-Hogg documentary was miserable, and it was. It was based on a couple of seconds of what 2 guys McCartney and George Harrison went through. We had lots of those moments, but we had a lot of loving too, and that was never shown. I remember lots of humor, lots of laughter. And we found 56 hours of unused film, so we gave Jackson that. And every time he came to LA he'd come over with his iPad and say, look at this. And I'd say, yes. There's laughter and there's joy and footage of the band being the band. Digging each other, fooling around.